Hello once again students. Today also we will see about unit number 3, Introduction to Computer Network. So last time we have seen what is a network, what are the types of network and which devices are used to connect through the network. Then we have seen what are the different topologies which are coming with networking. Today we will see very interesting topics and that topics you already know, but today we are going to see in a more detail and very conceptual manner. So first one is the internet. So all of you know, uses internet daily life, but have you know about what is basically internet? So there are two terms. One is a World Wide Web, second one is internet. So these both terms are different. Internet is related to network, means it is an interconnection of various nodes or interconnection of networks that we have seen in a WAN also, wide area network, which connects different networks together and forms a single network. So let us see that image which shows about internet. So here each and every point of word which has internet access, all these points are connected with each other in order to transfer data or in order to communicate. So internet is a collection of node in order to communicate, transfer data, memory management, resource management, cloud management, etc. So all these points comes under internet. Let us see one more image about the internet. So it shows what type of things available with internet. So there are various service sectors are there, some facilities are there, some sales is there, some information you can collect. So all these information comes under internet. So internet is a collection of nodes in order to exchange data from one person to another person or one device to another device. Next comes to one basic point, which is a URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. So once you have network, you have internet, then you need to have a URL. URL means suppose you have one tutorial site and you have some data regarding to subjects. So that files you need to save on a server, and for that server you need to have a one address which is called as a URL. For example, in case of Facebook, we type www.facebook.com and slash if there is any image or any file is there. So when you click on this, it will shows URL, means where that image is present or where that option or where that page is available. Whenever you visit any website regarding to tutorials for any subject, it may be physics, chemistry, account, BS, etc. So once you enter in that website and click on your required option or required concept, then you just see in address bar what it shows. So it shows first http://www.site's name, for example Java tutorials point, then it will show slash, and after slash there is a file name or the resource name. So for each and every file which is present on internet, it should have a URL, and automatically it get URL, and when you access with that file, it will shows now you are accessing which file. So it is about URL. So URL contains HTTP. So HTTP is the protocol. It is a hypertext transfer protocol. So basically HTTP is used to search data on internet. www, it means it is a wide area network, or we can call it as a World Wide Web. So it is an interconnection of web pages or interconnection of data on internet. See, so 2 points are there. One is the internet, second one is the www. So internet is a physical connection. It may be wired or it may be wireless, while www is the interconnection of web pages or the website. Next move towards next point is a www, which is a World Wide Web. So it contains a connection of pages or connection of the website. So for example, when you open your browser, you open Google search, or you can call it as a Google search engine. So Google search is a one website where you type your required option or your required information. Once you click on search or once you give enter, it will shows a link of list or a list of links which contains that specific point. So when you click single link from it, it will it will get transferred to the that particular website. So this connection is called as a www, that is world wide web. So first internet is there, and then internet there is a world wide web, so which connects the all websites or all networks of the word. Next point is the applications of www. So first application, all of you know familiar about that, it is a email. Email means it is the electronic mail. So all of you know what is use of email and when the emails are used. So emails are used for transferring messages from one device to another device, or from one person to another person. So in case of email, there are various parts. Nowadays you can transfer text message, you can transfer images, you can transfer links, you can transfer a drive material through the email also. So you know about what is the email. So email has some parts. First one is the to, from whom you want to send your email. Then next one, subject. So what is the subject of your email? Then there are two more points are there, which is a CC, that is a carbon copy. Second one is a BCC. Carbon copy means with main receiver from who you want to send that data, which shows to the all recipient of that particular email. But sometimes you want to make proof of your email. In that case you need to write BCC. BCC means blind carbon copy. For example, suppose you want to send one email to your friend or your company employee. So but you want to make some what you call uh, mm, some evidence for that email. So in that case you can provide another email address of your friend or your colleague uh, in a BCC. It means suppose who is a main receiver is there, and he afterwards told that I am not giving I have not accepted your email. So in that case we can use the BCC field, which tells us that same message is sent to that BCC recipient also. So email. So here is the example of Gmail, which shows some options. So I think many of you have account on Gmail. So Gmail provide various activity or various apps are there. So there are various folders such as inbox, outbox, draft, then trash is there, then importance are there, social is there, basics are there. So many options are there which are available with email or the Gmail. So it is about email. It is a electronic mail which is transfer message to one person to another person. uh, Next one is a chat. So chat is a more effective or a very powerful technique for communicating with each other. In case of chat, it is a instance messaging. Once you type, the receiver means it can at a real time it can send their reply. But in case of email, when we send email, there is no guarantee that currently that recipient is online or currently that recipient is reading our message. And if reading, then also it is not possible to send message real time. So he or she also need to create mail and then it sent to. But in case of chats, it is a real time or instant messages. When you type hi, from that side it will come hello, like that. You can using that chat applications. For example, WhatsApp is there, Google Talk is there. For Gmail also there is a chat option, or many companies or many service sectors are providing chatting option in order to communicate fastly or the rapidly. So second application is a chat. Next one is a VoIP. So it is also related to www, that is a world wide web, where you are using resources by using your mobile network or by using your telephone network also. So means there is a network which is used by broadbands are there, or the LAN cables are there. But there is a one more option which is uses telephone wires or a broadband to communicate with the world. See this option. So there is a central servers are there, and which servers are connected to your PCs, your mobiles, or your landline phones also. So it comes under VoIP. Then next one is a website. It is very interesting topic that all of you know about the web pages and all of you know about the website. So let us see what is a web page. So web page means it is a collection of text, images, audio, video, animations, etc. in order to provide your information or in order to interact with user very efficiently. Then collection of web pages, it is called as a website. So suppose any school's website is there, then it contains home tab or home page, then about us is there, events are there, then you can provide gallery option. So these are the different web pages, and these web pages are connected with each other, then it is called as a website. In case of website, there are various types such as a educational website, government website, personal website, commercial website. So all this comes under a domain of website. So in case of domain, there are two types, which is a first one is a generic domain such as a .com, .in, .edu, then .gov, .net, etc. So these are called as a general purpose website or general purpose domain. Second type is a country specific. So in case of India, it is a .in. So whenever you visit Amazon, it will shows amazon.com, which is their worldwide site. But while using in India, we need to visit a page which is a amazon.in or google.in or the mi.in or redmi.in. Like that, you can visit such sites which are country specific. For example, Dell also, it is a Dell.in is there, Dell.com is their universal site, while Dell.in is their Indian site. Like that, CH is there China, then UK is there, then for Pakistan it is a PK is there, .pk. So these are about the domain names of the website. So in case of website, they may contain information, they may contain games, they may contain forms which need to fill by the user or the users of the internet. Then comes to differentiate between web page and the website. So collection of web pages, it is called as a website, and website is specific to specific any organization, any person or any business, while web pages are the single page which contains information about specific point. For example, contact us, login, registration, etc. So this is about what is a web page and what is a website. Next comes to what are the two types of websites. So there are two types. One is a static website, second one is a dynamic website. So all of you know the schools websites are there or some government websites are there, which are a static one. Static one means their content is not changing again and again, or it is not changing dynamically. So once it is created, it will remain as it is, or its structure remain as it is. So such websites basically for just information purpose. Second type is a dynamic. So all of you know about e-commerce website. Amazon is there, Flipkart is there, Tata Click is there. So whenever you visit that site, it will shows different scenario, or it will shows different products on their site. So it comes under dynamic. So in case of dynamic, the database content directly connected with the web pages, while in case of static, it's once created and is remain as it is. In case of dynamic, it is a real-time websites, or it is based on the time, or it is based on the access of the user or the interaction with the website by the user. So this is about static and dynamic website. So most portals contains now dynamic content. Then various shopping sites are there, various financial sites are there, stock market sites are there. All this comes under dynamic because their content or their interaction changes as per the time. Next one, see static website. It is easy to build, cheap to host. Host means providing your website on a internet in order to access by the user. Second one, fixed content, means its content is fixed, it is not get changed again and again. But while in case of dynamic website, it is a little hard to build, means it is difficult to build, then costly than the static website or to the host, means as the data get changed or as the storage size get changed, the cost of these websites get changes. Next one, easily edit the content by their own, means suppose I have website for my school and it is a dynamic one, then I can change it whenever I need, or I can add photos regarding to any events in my that particular website. But in case of static, once you create it is not allowed to change you. See that scenario, in case of static it will show server is directly connected to client, while in case of dynamic it shows server is connected to client through the database server, means if client is changing some data, it is updated in database. If server changes some data or provides some facilities, it is updated in the database. Next, see that scenario where the different type of web pages are given for a static website or the dynamic website. Then the next one, which is very interesting topic, that is a web server. So all of you know about the server. Server means which serves the services. So in case of internet, there are some dedicated PCs or dedicated computers which are used to serve the services by the user. So whenever you type any keyword in Google search engine, it is sent to web server, and their web server it will find concept related to that keyword and shows a list of link, and when you click on this link, it will direct you to that particular website. So let us see what is the web server. So see, this is your web browser, or it is a client which sends request to the internet. This request goes to the web servers. Then based on your request, it will send you response, and that response is sent to that particular user. So it is about the web server which serves the services. In case of OS, client contains single OS on their PC, while or single user OSs are there in case of user. But in case of web server, it contains multi-user website, multitask websites, or the very fast and effective OSs are there which will handle many of requests from the user. For example, when you search your result on CBSE site, so CBSE has their own web server which accept the request from the user, or from a client, or from the students, and based on their request, means once you provide your roll number, date of birth, and required captcha, then it will send you your result based on what you have entered. So all these things done by the web server which accept the request and sends response to the browser or the client. So let us see, this is an active web server, means web server is not a single PC. So it is a collection of various storage devices, and all are simultaneously get activated in order to handle more and more data. So in my knowledge, in case of any Google or in case of Facebook, they have their servers in a different regions, and in each region they have their 3 servers at a same concurrent, in programming it is called as a concurrently working, means suppose there are three servers at a Mumbai division. So once one server get deactivated or some problems is there, then also net is not get corrupt or stop, because simultaneously there are more 2 servers are working on it, or same data is present on that server. So we are not able to understand when the server is get collapsed or when the server is get disturbed. But in case of some physical conditions, it will happen that server get downs, or sometimes server get corrupt. So next point is the web hosting, very important. So we have seen what is the website, what is the web page, how to connect that web pages, what are the domains. So now we will see what is the web hosting. So suppose you have created your website, now you need to host, or you need to send that website to a place where all over the world users can access your website. So in that case, there are the service providers which are called as a hosting. So web hosting means it is a hosting of your website or your web page through the or to the network. Means uh, all over the world people can access your website when you host your website with the hosting sites. So the hosting sites, they contains various packages, such as a bronze package is there, silver is there, gold is there. So when you have your static website, there is a required cost is a little, but you have a dynamic website, so depending upon your server or depending upon your space or depending upon your storage capacity, the cost of that hosting it get changed. So let us see what is the web hosting. So see, it is a cloud-based system, or we can call it as it is a network-based system, which is connected to throughout the world through email, software, files, website, databases, server, or backup. Means when your website you have host on web or the hoster site, then it can provide email facility. So some softwares are there, some files are there, some another websites are there, databases it will provide you, servers are there, and backup is there. Means when you are interacting with any sites, for example, suppose I am a student of 12th class and I want to see my result after my 12th exam, then I am using my PC and there I type cbseresult.nic.in. So whatever web pages are there at the server, these web pages comes to my system or my computer, and using that pages I can interact with that server which is present on the host side of a CBSE. So when you host your website, it will provide facility like email. So in case of company, suppose TCS is there, Tata Consultancy Services. So they have their own email addresses for their own employees. So for interacting with a company resources or company network, compulsory those people need to use these emails, or in between their companies also they are using emails of their own website. Next one, various softwares are there. Suppose any form filling site is there, so in that case they are providing softwares which are used for cropping your images or compression images. Then some types of files are there, some forms they are providing, then they can redirect you to the another website which are related to there. Then databases are there where you can store your data, servers are there which serves your services, and finally there is a backup which can provide you backup of your website. So next one, web hosting again. So FTP file upload, so you can upload files. For example, in case of form filling, email accounts are there, website building tools are there, various websites are there, various databases are there. So here you can see website files, then it transfer to the web server, or which is called as a host. Then host sends that into internet and the users can see that data by using their browser. The next one is what is a browser. So browser is a software or it is a window which is used to interact with internet. So when you have browser, then and then only you can interact with your internet. So it is a window to access the internet. So there are various browsers are there. Chrome is there, Mozilla is there, Safari is there, Opera is there, and Internet Explorer is there. Whenever you see usage of browser, so in that case Chrome contains more than 70% use, then 9 to 10% use of a Mozilla Firefox, and 6 to 7% users are using Internet Explorer, or nowadays it is called as a Internet Edge, Microsoft Edge. So there are some browsers are there. Google's Chrome is there. For Apple it is a Safari, Mozilla Firefox is there, Internet Explorer is there, and the Microsoft Edge is there. So browser, it is used to access internet using this specific software. Then comes to browser setting. So what type of browser we can set? See, as I told that a browser is a window to access internet, so it is a very important to we have a proper browser and we have a proper setting for that browser. So there are some points which are taken care while using the browser. So first one is a auto install updates. So there are various updates available regarding that browser. So whenever you apply it, it will update your browser as per their time. Then block unwanted pop-ups. Pop-up means there are some messages which are comes directly to our window or directly to our screen. So in that case you can block unwanted pop-ups, or you can specify a particular website. From that website I want pop-ups, so you can also do this. Next one, block unwanted add-ons. Add-ons means in case of any software they are providing add-ins, or we can call it as extra features for that specific software. So you need to block it, otherwise your software gets changed and you are not able to handle that software very clearly once it is using. Next one, don't save password. So it is very important. So you don't save your password to your browser, because it is a window, so other hackers or other crackers can hack your browser and get password of your accounts. Then using a master password. So you can use a master password which is used to handle any type of account on a internet. Next one, see, add-ons. Add-ons means, suppose when you want to change your browser setting or you want to add something new, so it is called as add-ons. So you can add it, which is now the image is showing add-ons for the Mozilla Firefox. Next one, it is uses for Chrome. So these are some options which are available with Google Chromes. So you can add these things in order to extend your Chrome browser. Next one, see, there are various options which are available for a Gmail also. So Gmail providing recording is there, calendar is there, or voice message is there. All these things used with the Gmail also. Then plugins means it is also extra features we can add to our website, or our website not, we can add into the browser. See, there are various plugins and add-ins are there. By using this we can improve capacity of our browser. And there are some plugins. So for a specific site, whenever you visit, you can get upload plugins or you can get download plugins. So your required plugins, you can download it and use it for your browser. And then last point is a cookies. So cookies means it is a file of browser which stores information about user when he or she access any website or access any portal. For example, in case of Amazon, when you visit, so what you have done there, all this information stored in a cookies. And cookies, whenever next time you visit the Amazon, the same cookie is used in order to authenticate your account with that specific server, and it will provide you access of their site. Then see, when you visit any server, it sends a cookie. Cookie means a small file which is stored with your browser and which is used next time when you visit same site. And by using this you can clear your cookies. I am suggest you that always you can clear your cookies when you are using internet cafe PC or in your school PC, because after you there will be another person who can visit that specific site, and in that case your account, if it is a login, then if any misbehavior occurs with that website, it is comes on your name.